change the scenery in the background. Uh, Thank you all for tuning in tonight. I'm not sure how long this gunroom chat, say the Monday night chat, will last. As you can see, we are not in the gunroom, guys. Give me a thumbs up. Tell me you can hear me, and give me a thumbs up if you can see. Okay, guys. Good to see all of you. Hey, Chad, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I changed up the scenery a little bit because I'm not. I'm not in the gun room tonight. I am actually at my wife's parents' house. We were visiting with them, had dinner with them this evening. And Brother Carl, God bless you. Hey, Brother Spooby, good to see you. Thanks for tuning in, guys. False advertisement, LOL, I got you. Sorry, it was a last minute thing, but I did tell my wife I promised a few people over the telephone that I was going to be having a gunroom chat, and I didn't want to let you guys down. So I brought the phone and tripod and battery backup and all that stuff with me. Hey, Brother Nick, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in to the, let's say, the food room, the bunker. How about that? I'm at the Belton bunker, my wife's in-laws' house. I'm in their back room. So this is one of their food pantries. This is actually used to feed a community out of this pantry. As a matter of fact, just through the door on the other side of this wall, at one time, it used to hold church services here. So I'm in a food pantry. My wife's father is a minister, a preacher. But anyway, they were kind enough to let me use their food room to get on here and chat with all you guys and say hello and see how everybody's doing and take up any prayer requests. Absolutely looking forward to doing that. But hey, guys, pray for our nation. Seriously, I mean, I know you have. I know our nation is always in your concerns. There's a lot going on in Kabul, man. It's done gone crazy, and I pray for our men and women in uniform that are headed over there to fight to get some stability back over there to the people that once had it. So keep them in your prayers. But it's good to see everyone here tonight. If you will, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up right now. Share the live feed. But anyway, good news is that ammunition and reloading supplies seems to be coming back up in view on a lot of on the shelf at a lot of stores. Let me see, Academy Sports and Outdoors. They seem to always have a good selection of this and that. Sometimes it's low, but sometimes it's a pretty good selection of it. Sportsman Outdoors seems to have a pretty good selection of reloading supplies. If you're doing shotgun reloading, shot shells, different size shot, even some powder, and they have small primer rifles, small pistol primer rifle. Let me get it right. They have primers for rifles, and then they have primers, small pistol primers for your handgun reloading, and they also have some shotgun reloading stuff. But I just want to give you guys an update on that. The nephews are in the other room visiting with the grandparents and spending time with their cousins. And I'm in the back. I'm sure somebody will come back here in the middle of the live feed and want to say, hey, might as well grab a can of beans while you're there. I'm in the bunker, Brother Chad. Hunkering down. Where are your nephews? That was Samantha. They're in the other room, Samantha. Man, lots of stuff going on in this world today, brother. Absolutely, Spooby. It's just gone crazy. You guys, I do have some information for you from the 3%ers. If you know what that is, then you'll know what I'm fixing to say. 3%ers on September the 11th, they are asking every red-blooded American who believes in the Constitution of the United States of America and their First Amendment, and especially that Second Amendment, to please, if you can, take off of work and go to your state house, wherever it is, wherever your governor's office is on that day, do a peaceful protest. Remember, if you're going to show up presenting, expressing your Second Amendment right. You cannot go on that state property with your long gun or anything. You have to stay off and be on public property with that. But the word is September the 11th, 2021, there's going to be a nationwide peaceful protest at every state capital in every state, to basically speak out your concerns on the way, the direction that the country is going and what's going on, how our government is handling things. And hopefully that the people in our state office will come out and listen to you if you choose to go to those gatherings, those peaceful protests, and that they'll take the word and get it back to the people in Washington, and Washington will start to listen, because this is really ridiculous. Our country is having one heck of a time right now, and God bless America, and God bless each and every one of you guys who stay true to the red, white, and blue. But it's time, as patriots, guys, that if you can, go out and represent your nation in a peaceful protest and let your voice be heard. So I did want to pass that on. I don't want to give you, I don't want to say too much on here. I don't want to get in any trouble with anybody or anything, but I could care less. But I did want to let you know about that opportunity coming up September 11th, 2021. I don't believe there's a set time. I think people will start showing up at their state capitals in every state in America. They'll start showing up between 9 and 10 a.m. and it'll probably go well into the afternoon, a peaceful protest. People will be bringing your flags, your billboards, your poster boards, whatever. But be mindful, guys. Always watch what's going on around you. There will be, I'm sure, retaliation against some of those protests, and you know who. Those fashionist groups and all show up. So just watch out if you go to those protests, and just be safe, okay? Let's see. And I wanted to share that because I was checking out one of my other followers, and me and him were talking, and him and a couple other followers were talking, and they're well on their way to get it organized in their states where they're going to do their peaceful protests. So I'm not sure if I'll make it to the one here in Columbia, South Carolina, but I will be watching if I don't make it there. But I hope I will, because I was at the last peaceful protest on the 2A protest in Columbia, South Carolina, almost 2 years ago, and everything went well. There was no retaliation, there was no fighting or anything, and our voices were heard. So actually, representatives from the State House actually came out and mingled among the crowd and listened to people's concerns. So that was pretty cool. Spit it out, Tim. I hear you. Okay, let me get back here. Need to pray for the world. Actually, you are 100% correct there, Spooby. Can't deny that with you. Definitely praying for this world, praying for the nations, and there are people in it who are suffering, who are not, they don't experience law like we do. They have a form of lawlessness all the time, and it's constant chaos in those countries. I pray for them. Citizens like us are dying right now, and the women have nowhere to go. Absolutely, brother. You're right. Junior Reigns. Hey, Junior. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. I was wondering where you were last Monday night. Sorry if I clapped and scared y'all, but it sure is good to see Junior Reigns in the house. If y'all need a custom-made holster, y'all better check out old brother Junior Reigns there, because he can make a holster now. Good Codex leather back holsters, comfortable. You won't even know you got it on. So make sure y'all hit Junior Reigns up for a holster. Let me see where we are. Spooby says, "Yep, I heard the same thing too, brother." And yeah, Spooby's talking about September the 11th, peaceful protest at every state capital in America, in every state. So yeah, we're on to it, brother. Brother Carl says we need a president that doesn't have Alzheimer's, dementia, This is Carl up in Maine. Absolutely, brother Carl. I agree. This guy is the most forgetful guy I have ever seen. Second to the worst president in the United States, Barack Obama. So yeah, they're right there on the same level with me. I honestly think that Joe Biden's trying to outdo his running part or his buddy Obama. So I mean, I don't know. That guy will tear up a shopping cart, man. So we'll see. School in your state got shut down today, and North Carolina is meeting Wednesday. What? School in South Carolina got shut down? Oh wow, I didn't know. I'll have to look into it a little bit later, guys. Let's see. Dalen Strickland says, "What's up, everyone?" Dalen Strickland is in the chat, guys. Say hello to Dalen. Dalen, good to see you in here tonight. And Brooke is in. Have a few friends with COVID. Please keep them in your prayer. I was exposed to one last Thursday. I am fine so far. Absolutely, sister. We'll pray. Sorry, Brooke. We'll pray for you, friends. If you will, keep me updated on how they're doing, because I'll tell you something else too. I got a few friends in the medical field who work in a local hospital not far from my area where I live, and COVID is being over exaggerated. It is being misinformed. Right now, there is huge outbreaks of flu-like symptoms that are coming out, and they're like 24 and 48-hour bugs. They're 2 and 3 day bugs, and then they're gone. But the hospitals are doing the nasal swab, they're doing the throat swab, they're doing blood tests, and some of these people they're doing these tests on, they're like, we don't know what's wrong with you, and they're sending them home, telling them to, do this, do that, take an antibiotic, or here's a prescription, whatever, and in 3 days they're fine. So I don't know, but definitely be praying for your friends. When does South Carolina dog hunting season start? Well, let me say this. Who is this? This is Devontae. I think, is that right? Devontae, it's already started. August the 15th, the season came in. They had a youth day on Saturday, and they did a lot of dog drives in the low country. So in my game zone 3, they will be rocking and rolling the hounds Saturday morning at all the dog clubs that are available to hunt in game zone 3 for sure. Electronic vaccine cards are coming next. Spooby, I have heard a lot of talk about this. They are going to try to start monitoring it. They will enforce exactly what you're saying on government officials and employees first. Yeah, not without a fight, brother. We're not going to we can't let it go that route. We're not going to do it without a fight. I'm not giving up. That's unconstitutional. That is taking away our freedom, and I'm not going to stand for that. And I know there's many more of you that are not going to stand for it neither. Buddy's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. It says, most who have it are the ones with the vax. Absolutely, that's what they say, and it's a shame that our government would even say that they are super spreaders. They're putting a label on people. I don't know if they're trying to draw up another big hate movement where, I don't know. They try to do a lot of things, but it doesn't work that way. Guys, remember to give the video a thumbs up if you're in the chat. Hey, hate the vaccinated because they're the ones spreading the vaccine, and how these now, and they're also saying, well, the vaccinated needs to hate the unvaccinated, of course. Yes, absolutely, Chad. Hello, darling, and she just came into the Belton Bunker room.
Just say hey to the other two Belton watching.
Oh, hey, Grandpa and Grandma are watching. Oh, okay. Well, my mother-in-law and father-in-law are watching. Hey. Okay.
Schools are shut down.
I don't know. We'll have to check on it.
No.
Okay, no schools are shut down in South
Except
Carolina,
for Pickens
apparently,
County.
except
Pickens
for
County.
Pickens County shut down because of COVID?
Mm-hmm.
Because of COVID.
They're
So,
going all virtual.
Spooby,
And Richland County has mandated masks for all kids.
mandated mask in Richland County, South Carolina for all kids. And
Because it's hard.
you said what county?
Pickens.
Pickens County, South Carolina is shut
Full
down.
virtual.
All virtual learning. So let me get to the comments here. The devil is setting up for the mark of the beast. I agree with you. This is Bible prophecy being fulfilled. Whether how crazy it sounds or what people don't like it when I say that, but I am with Spooby on that. Amen. and we just need to keep our faith and stay the course.
Our nephew he does not have the vaccine. He just got COVID, and so does his dad and stepmom.
Yeah. Okay, so we have some family members that have COVID but never don't have the vaccine. I understand that. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me get on my chat here, darling. My wife seems to come in and always be a part of the chat but never get on camera. Great minds think alike, Chad. Absolutely. What? I don't know. Can I get with you on in a minute? I'm reading comments. I'll get back to you. My wife has 100 questions. Tell us, gotcha. Chad says gotcha.
LT says hi, YouTube.
Oh, and my nephew LT says hello, YouTube. Mask. No good. Buddy, your message got short. Steve wants to say hey. All right. Yeah, absolutely, guys. Be vigilant of what's going on, what the governments are trying to do, your local government and the federal level too. It's unconstitutional. I would say not to get in a panic mode, but just get everything you need to be ready in case you have to make a decision where you may have to, leave the community you're in because it's out of control, especially if you live in a large city or something. Excuse me. Yeah, that's a COVID cough. Yeah, right. No, I'm just kidding. That's what a lot of government officials say. Anybody that coughs or has sinuses, they probably mark us as someone that was infected. Just tell us not to cover our face and because our heart shows in our face. Absolutely, brother. I'm not covering my face. I mean, you want to wear a mask? Wear a mask to protect yourself. I'm okay. I'm good. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I have my thoughts about the COVID vaccine. You know, the flu vaccine has, I don't know, it's up and gone. You don't hear nothing about it. I think I've spoken on it a little bit about, if COVID is so bad, from what I understand, the hospitals here are not overflowing. They're not overrun. There's not like a super shortage of doctors and nurses at the hospitals because they're tending other patients. And ambulances and fire trucks aren't running rampant in our area or our cities, getting to people who are, infected with COVID and need medical care right away. But that's why we live in the greatest country in the world, because we can have opinions. Amen. But he says, you got it right. Brooks Pierce, he says, if you watch Deer Meat for Dinner on YouTube, he has COVID. Yeah, well, I don't know if he has COVID, but I've been watching Deer Meat for Dinner for probably 3 or 4 years, and from what I understand, Brother Crocker says that he has a lower back injury, so his last video he was not able to be in, so I'm not sure, but let's keep Deer Meat for Dinner and Sarah and the kids in our prayers, because they are an awesome family, and I hope to one day enjoy the company of that family and get to meet them one day. They are just really down to earth and good people. And I've only ever watched their videos, and I comment, and I feel like I know them, and they're good folks, no doubt. So let's keep them in our prayers. Fisher, you need to send me a message on Facebook. I need to talk to you about the dove hunt, man. The one in Barnwell, okay? I need to get up with you. So Fisher, please message me on Outdoors with Tim in my messenger. I really need to get up with you, brother, if you're going to be on that shoot this year, okay? I look forward to being back out there, and I hope you will be too. Carl says, that's why I live up in the big woods in Maine. You know this is. That's right. I know who it is, Carl. That's right. Yeah, you just isolate yourself from, if anyone's affected or, affected area, isolate yourself a little bit, but don't stop living, and don't stop living for the Lord. Amen. Let me see. Fisher, I'm doing good. My wife and I are doing great, and our nephews are doing good. And thank you for all the ones who prayed for my prayer request on Facebook, on my Alan Ward Facebook page. God opened that door that I was hoping that he would open. going to work for a really nice trucking company that and God opened it. So I'll tell you all more about that later on. But thank you for the prayers, guys.
Rob
But
Arrington posted 6 hours ago. He does have COVID and
Rob,
pneumonia.
Rob does have COVID and pneumonia. You're right. Okay, thanks, Brooks, for my wife. She was
He
on
is
it.
at home and started infusion therapy.
Yeah, he's at home and starting fusion therapy. Brooks all over it too. He
And
put
he
a
said
video
it's-
out today talking about having COVID. Thank you so much for clearing that up, Brooks. Gosh.
And as soon as he's done with it, he's getting the vaccine.
And as soon as he's done with it, he's going to get the vaccine. Yeah, okay, well, that's his choice. But
Because he's seen so many more people.
oh, Zach Hallman, you coming to Briar Creek this year? I am Zach. Good to see you, brother. How have you been doing? I am going to come to Briar Creek and visit you guys a little bit this year. Man, that's my home over there. I mean, I cut my teeth on dog driving out there on that place 16 years ago. So, yeah, love dog hunting. Wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world, buddy. That's my new fast food, man. My pastor grew up with Robert. Oh, wow, that's awesome, Brooks. Cool deal. Oh, man. Brooks, where are you located? Are you in Florida? Spooby says, wow, on deer meat, he gave in. Now he has the antibodies. Yeah, well, I don't know, man. That's just a mutated vaccine. It's something that was, designed and invented within a few short months. It's not even FDA approved. I mean, that means that it hasn't gone through a strand of, I want to say, investigating and trials, So Wake Forest, North Carolina. Okay. Well, man, that's a little ride there. Okay. I've been through Wake Forest a little bit. I think it was up there I went through that area last week, Friday last week. I had to go to, where did I go? Wendell, North Carolina, down 85. So east on 85. Yeah, I had a route off that way. Morehead City, North Carolina. Spooby, I know where you are, brother. I'm going to come visit you one day, I swear. Let me see, Fisher. Have you been deer hunting? Fisher, I have not been deer hunting yet, and my nephews did not get to go on a youth day. We just had some little bit of things come up where we just could not make it. And we were invited to 2 different dog clubs, and we were not able to go to either one. So I did message the people that invited us to bring the boys to the dog club, but no. And I'll tell you something else. God bless my viewers because y'all have been great people. Deer Corner even invited my nephews to come up sometime in the season, and he'll put them on, on their first deer. They'll actually pull the trigger on. And Deer Corner's an awesome guy. So let me give him another shout out to Deer Corner. Y'all check him out if you have it on YouTube. Okay. And, and you're bringing me my patch cord. My son lives in Wendell. Absolutely good place over there, Wendell, North Carolina. I had a delivery up there in a commercial complex area up there to deliver some steel. Let's see, what's Spooby saying? Spooby is saying we go flounder gigging. I've never done flounder gigging, but I've seen it done plenty of times on Deer Meat for Dinner and Blue Gabe. Watch those guys. Yeah. Okay, dear. I'll take care of it. I know. I heard you. Yep. I got you. I won't hold it. I won't hold everybody up all night.
Carl in?
Yes, Carl's in. I'm looking.
Carl.
I haven't seen Charles yet. Charles Triggers is lagging. If you should do some fishing videos, I should. We gotta finish up that boat project, but it looks like the boat project's kind of on the back burner until after the first of the year, and we'll get that thing going. Thanks to Deer Corner. He's helped the boys with a motor on their boat. So, and we're going to get that taken care of too. Chad says, you ever watch them gig huge sturgeon on the ice? No, I've never watched that before. I'll check that out on YouTube. September the 1st from the 14th is our season. Now, Season for what there, Spooby? Shoo-wee, man. I tell you, the air conditioning doesn't work so well back here in this back room, but I can't complain. I could be outside in the rain. Flounder. Okay. Okay. So you got a pretty good season. What is your Facebook page? Outdoors with Tim. Yep. Outdoors with Tim. You can go on there. You can message me. You can post on the wall, whatever. You can even post your pictures of, if you guys are catching any fish or whatever. You can put your video up there if you want. Oh, LOL. We wait till now. Oh goodness. Fisher, make sure you message me, please. I was looking to see how I could find you on my last feed and send you a message, but I was unsuccessful at doing so. Spooby, 2 weeks in a year is not good, brother. Yeah, I guess you won't. Well, you can go out there and catch them on a hook, though. But the gigging you can do at night, and you probably see a lot more of them. So, Brooks Pierce says thanks. Let's see. Spooby says South Carolina and Virginia has no season on flounder. Yeah, we just have that size limit on them. I think it's 14 inches on the flounder if it hasn't changed. But I haven't fished for flounder in South Carolina in probably 7 or 8 years. It's been a while. No, not here. No hook. No nothing. Oh, you can only gig for them, and that's it. You can't even catch them on a hook, huh? Darn. Yeah, that is terrible. That would drive me crazy, brother. Oh, shoot. But I'll tell you what, guys. We look forward to bringing y'all some good videos this year. I know we're going to do a coon hunt here real soon in the end of September, first part of October. I hope that. And my buddy Russ Kegler out there at Briar Creek Hunt Club, he's invited me to bring them 2 nephews along and bring the camera along. So I'm looking forward to doing that with my brother in Christ, Russ Kegler. Good guys. You guys ought to check out Kegler Outdoors if you ever get the opportunity. They do a lot in the community and around the state as far as, let me tell you about those guys, by the way, while I'm talking about them. Cleanup on game management. They get a group of kids and families out in the outdoors, and they just go out in the off season and they pick up the trash from people who neglect state property, and they just show folks what they're doing. And they have a great little Facebook page going. You guys need to check out Kegler Outdoors if you haven't already. So Spooby says you can, but only for them 2 weeks. Come on deer hunting with me. Man, I would love to. I would love to go in North Carolina. My Facebook is Fisher Robertson. Robinson. Okay. I'll hit you up. I'll send you a friend request, Fisher. That's a cool little dude right there, guys. Y'all hadn't checked out Fisher on YouTube. He's you just wait a few more years. That guy's gonna have a cool little channel. But I will add you. Yeah, do it, please, if you don't mind, Fisher. Fisher, are you going on the dove shoot in Barnwell this year? I went by the dove field a week ago, and the dove field we shot doves in is not a watermelon patch this year. I can tell you that. So, and I don't believe those beans will be cut in time for us to shoot over. I'm just wondering if they'll have what other field will we hunt dove in over there? Because I look forward to going there. I met a lot of great people and I had a good time. Now it's $40 a gun at this dove shoot, and but we had a great time and had a lot of birds flying. I didn't kill a lot of birds, but I had a good time. I sure did. Wow. Let me see. Yeah, deer hunting season here in South Carolina is started officially Saturday for youth only, but it is officially in August the 15th here, and everyone that I know is either having success already, first day, first evening success, or they're in the deer stand right now. And I noticed that South Carolina Department of Natural Resources has cut our tags down a little bit this year. We had a little bit more tags last year, but this year we don't have quite so many. But you can still buy additional tags after you use up the tags they automatically give you. September the 4th is our dove season. Our dove season comes in, I want to say it's Labor Day weekend, so I haven't looked at the dates yet, but it's always on Labor Day weekend. I'm a member of a dove club, thanks to my brother in Christ, Reckley. Reckley is not in the chat tonight, but he got us in a good dove club up in Bowman, South Carolina. I've been there, so I look forward. Y'all make sure y'all go check out that video on my YouTube channel, Bowman, South Carolina dove hunt. I think you'll like it. Had a run-in with the game warden there, if y'all haven't known. But it was a good run-in. He was just checking people's hip permits and checking their license and their plugs. I bet he had a pocket full of shells, too. Because when he walked up on me, I handed him 2 of my shells that I already had. I said, I already unloaded my gun. I gave him the shells. And he loads them in the gun, and he takes the shells back out and puts them in his pocket and says, all right, you're good, and walks off. And I was like... And I didn't think about it, but I was like, well, dang, he just took my 2 shells with him. He didn't even give them back. So I imagine he had a pocket full. There's a lot of folks that probably do that. But yeah, look forward to going on the dove shoot in Bowman at the club. And I look forward to going back to Barnwell, South Carolina, to that dove shoot as well. What else? There was something else that I don't want to miss out on it. There was something... if you haven't been on eBay, if anybody's looking for any reloaders on eBay, used ones, go on eBay and you can find deals on used shotgun reloaders and pistol reloaders and rifle reloaders. And I'm talking like dirt cheap, and they're in good shape and working and come with accessories. So if anybody's looking to get into reloading, that would be a good place to look. That's his tip. Spooby, what was you meaning that was his tip? I guess my in-laws are in the chat. I don't know. My wife said my in-laws were watching, but I don't see them coming up. Maybe they just haven't commented. I don't know. Let's see if they're in here. We'll say hello to them. Well, I tell you what, we're getting a lot of rain here. 2 shells to game warden. Yeah, that's his tip. Yeah, I got you now. Yeah, that's right. For all his hard work. And those guys do a lot of hard work. I mean, I watched that guy track across a muddy, nasty, harvested cornfield through the mud. And I mean, it was wearing this guy out. And I'm going to tell you what, and I asked him how his day was. And apparently he'd been all over the state, not just that county, but the state. So, and it was end of the day for us where we were at, and he was still going strong. So my hat's off to those game wardens because they do a great job. But anyway, check out on the eBay. I look at eBay all the time for reloading supplies because there's always people getting out of it. And not that I don't have any money to purchase anything from there right now because I'm working on another project. But number 41 says, evening, Tim, finally catching the show again. Hope you don't mind me tuning in. I don't mind you tuning in, number 41. It's good to see you. How's the weather where you are, brother? It's rainy and nasty here, and it's going to be that way tomorrow too. Anybody in the southeast right now is probably getting rain. So, eBay, man. If you guys are loading 20 gauge or 12 gauge or 28 gauge or even 410, there's a ton of those reloaders. The Junior 600s, the Mech Junior 600s, those things are all over it. The Progressive reloaders, the Lee loaders are on there. There's some Hornady lock and load on there. Now they're somewhat almost retail price though, because I can buy a Hornady lock and load reloader for 5.56 for almost $500 at Sportsman's Warehouse, and there are some people on there that's got them starting bid, $500, and that's, I don't know where they get that number from, but but anyway, there's some good deals out there. Fisher sent me a message. I think message restricted is what it says, brother. Let me see. Also, by the way, do not send any funds to my PayPal link, okay? It is down and not operational at the moment. So if anybody's trying to send anything to that, it will not go through. And if it did, I'm sorry, I don't know about it right now, but please do not send anything to the PayPal link for any boat help or anything like that. Like I said, the boat's on the back burner anyway. Yeah, had someone send some money a while back. It wasn't much, but anyway, ended up telling them thank you. But at the moment, the boat was on the back burner, and anyway, ended up getting their little bit of the money that they were sending to help back to them, and I told them at a later date if they wanted to do something, then that would be great. But I just want to advise y'all that the PayPal link is down right now. No rain yet. Just got in humid as booby. I know what you mean, brother. It's just humid. It's humid here. But we got rain. School just started back for me. I hear you, Fisher. Fisher, you go to school in Barnwell. Keep us posted on how the schools are doing there, brother. That's a cool guy, man. That Fisher guy, he loves the outdoors and loves the bird hunt. Also, my bird dog Gunner, y'all keep Gunner in your prayers. I took him out yesterday for an exercise, and he did a couple good retrieves and hide and seek. But he just wasn't feeling it yesterday. After about 3 or 4 good retrieves, he just laid down at my feet, and he just wanted to rest. So I took it easy with Gunner yesterday, and I didn't want to work him today. Scott, what's going on? This is Howdy Tim. How or hope all is well. You about ready to stick one? Time to replenish the freezer? Absolutely. I have not one cut of deer meat in my freezer. Yes, I am ready to harvest a deer very soon. Definitely want to get my 2 little nephews on a deer, that's for sure, because they're biting at the bit to get a deer. Brooke says it's raining here too. Absolutely. It's moving all up and down the East Coast, Brooke. Fisher says, I go to school in Blackville. Okay, I thought you did. Fisher, it's yeah, let us know how things are going when you go to school, man. What they're having you do as far as, mandating you to wear a mask or any social distancing and that kind of stuff. If there's any outbreaks or whatever, what you're hearing, let us know. I'll put it on the channel, brother. I will. Scott says, me either. I'm out. Scott, I mean, we got to get some hunting done. That's what that means. We're starving. Yeah, I'm a big guy. I might whittle away, right? No. Yeah, I'm actually trying a new thing. Drinking water as much as I can with everything I eat, or throughout the day in between meals too. Because I'm really bad about drinking sweet tea and sometimes sweet drinks. So yeah, I'm not whittling away, but I do need some deer meat. It's going good. It's all normal. Nothing about COVID. Thanks for that update, Fisher. Yeah, I appreciate that. But well, guys, I tell you what. Since I'm over at the in-laws tonight, at my mother and father-in-laws, should be spending some time with them. I don't want to keep you guys out too late tonight. It's going good. It's almost normal. Nothing about COVID. I already read that. I'm sorry. I do want to do a video real soon on an AR that I have in the cabinet and show you a basic teardown and reassemble of the AR one of them I have and because I know there's some folks out there that don't really understand the mechanics of how it works and what the parts are called and how you tear one down and how it goes back together. But there are a lot of folks that have been in the military, so they're well aware of what I'm talking about. If you ever get the opportunity, guys, make sure you get down to the range, brush up on your shooting skills, and don't just go out there shooting up ammo just to be shooting it up just because you're bored. Just go out there and be smart about how you shoot and when you shoot. Just because ammo's on the shelf and it's getting easier to find and it's gotten at reasonable price again. Because there's no telling, exactly, how long America will continue to stay open before our government tries to shut it down, or temporarily shut it down or whatever. Um, I know if our government don't funding, they're going to be shutting the government down in what I think end of September, 1st of October. So I don't know what their deal is. For some reason, I remember you never heard about the government not having enough money to run. But anyway, uh, don't go out there shooting up your ammo, but brush up on your skills. See, you gotta go. All right, Fisher. Good to see you too. We'll talk to you later, brother. Send me a message. But anyway, you know what? I'm gonna let you guys go, and I just don't have my notebook here with me. Actually, I forgot it. A lot of things I wanted to talk to you guys about and get your perspective on some things and get your advice on some stuff. So forgive me for not bringing the notebook on stuff I had written down. And also, let's remember those folks that need the prayer. And Brother Carl, not feeling too good. He messaged me earlier today. So please, let's keep Brother Carl aware in your prayers up in Maine. God bless Brother Carl. You just got to come up to Maine and start shooting bigger deer. The little things in South Carolina, I starved to death. If I didn't have, is that Vision? This is Carl. Okay, all right. And then Chad says, later, Tim. God bless you. Later, Chad. God bless you. I'll keep you in my prayers, Chad. Got some, your gallbladder surgery. I know you had that. Yeah, man, take it easy. Don't be doing any lifting or bending over. Just don't do anything to stress that area where you had your incision and your surgery. Just take it easy. And try to eat some softer, soft foods, something that just moves through you a little bit better. Don't eat anything that's real solid. That way your stomach's not so hard while you're trying to heal. Any pressure on the inside is definitely not going to feel good. I remember when my mom had gallbladder surgery. I mean, it was miserable for her, and she had to raise 5 kids, and this was back in the 80s. But I remember that, and gallbladder surgery is very uncomfortable. Just the healing of it, getting over it, But yeah, brother, God be with you. God bless you. God bring healing to you in this time right now and comfort. Let's see. Deer Corner, he says, I have deer over 200 here in South. Yeah, Deer Corner's, he's in the upstate. Now Deer Corner, y'all got bigger deer there. Deer Corner, it's good to see you, brother. I'm over here at my wife's parents' house at the moment, but that's why I'm in the food pantry. So Scott is praying for Chad. Chad, I want you to know Scott said he's praying for you, okay? So there's a prayer warrior stepping up to pray for you, brother. That's what we're supposed to do. The church is supposed to step up and edify each other through, as the body of Christ we are. Just pray for your brother and sister. Lift them up. Embrace them. All right, guys. Well, until next time, we're going to meet again. We'll be hopefully in the gun room. We're going to go over a few things that I left on the notepad. And we'll talk to you guys again. The one on my wall was 280 pounds off the coast of North Carolina. And Spooby says, praying for everyone in the chat. Thanks, Spooby. God bless you. We'll talk to you later. Love you. We'll see you soon.